Yeah, I mean, I think there's, we haven't been playing well. I mean, and there's times when we could play well and still lose a game. But, you're searching. They're searching, I'm searching, regardless of what kind of your long-term belief, your commitment, to all those things, that there's an immediacy when you lose that's difficult. And, that's, we live here in the moment. In the moment, it's no fun losing. But I think at the same time, it can't, we can't hang our heads and feel sorry for ourselves by any way, shape, or form, because it's, we're going to be in these situations, and we've got to make them work to the best of our ability. Well, I think, some of it for us is just having a level of kind of focus and toughness. And, you can talk about position and habits and all those things, and at some point, you've got to compete. And I think that's where we've got to find, we have it in spots, but we've got to find it for longer. I think circumstances sometimes make it easier than others. Probably a lot of things that go into it. If we had the answer to that, but, I think I know our players are committed and invested, and just got to carry over into a little more individual determination. I think just a little more resolve in certain situations. They're a different team. They spread you out a lot. I think if you look at our defensive numbers, they got to the rim a couple times. That's what they do. But we didn't play well enough. I don't know that it was. I feel like the sky was falling defensively, but there were some possessions where you'd like to be better. But an 18-point third quarter. The fourth quarter, they spread the floor with that shooting lineup. And, Oladipo's really good at getting to the rim. That's what he does, and he got in there and created some things for some other guys. So, staying in front of guys and just individual situations where we've got to stop our man a little bit more. I saw energy. I thought I saw a guy that was out there competing, and you could feel his presence on the court when he was out there, and that's what it looked like to me. It wasn't perfect, no one is, but he was flying around a little bit and really working. Certainly it would help us offensively. We've been a team that's tried to play with position and body position and things like that, and not do a lot of reaching and things like that. But we definitely have been emphasizing more and more activity. I think that aggressiveness is something we've tried to generate a number of ways. We've been picking up in dead ball situations, full court. We've been trying to be more aggressive in a lot of ways to facilitate that. But we haven't been effective having that translate to turnovers. I felt like we could, it would help our mindset to be more aggressive in those situations. Even the turnovers would be great, but even in addition to that, even short of the turnovers, I think that aggressiveness is something that is a positive for us if we can generate it. I'd like to see him be aggressive. I think there sometimes is indecision for players, for Dante, where you're not sure right where to commit. Should I shoot it? Should I pass it? And drive it? And I think some of that's just experience. But we want to see him be aggressive. I told him at one of the timeouts, like, you need to shoot the ball, especially when it's swung to the corner. You don't shoot that. We got up against the clock a few times today, and there were some possessions where we didn't turn it over, but we basically, we didn't have a good possession. It was basically the same result as a turnover. He protects the rim for us. know, and we've done a better job when he does come off his man, you know, cracking down and rebounding. There was one tough offensive rebound where Fournier tipped it out, but I thought we were pretty good, you know, in our rotations with Fave coming over and him trusting the guys behind him that they were going to be there for him.